Well, here we are once again. Welcome to the garage. We've got my latest questionable choice in life. Bought myself a 1984 F250 extended cab, 4-wheel drive, long box. We can kind of do a walk around of it for now. But the goodies have yet to be seen. She's got typical rust. A tree fell on it, broke that window. Now it's Bluetooth, you see, and dented her right there. She's got typical rust. Floors, they're kind of also Bluetooth in some spaces. Not horrible. I mean, it's drivable. Then we still have this nice dash pad in here. The interior actually isn't too bad at all, and this dash is actually about perfect. I don't know if that protected it good enough to where it didn't start cracking and everything or what, but dash is in good shape. Up here all looks pretty good. Sadly, I don't know what trim level it is because that's gone there and it's gone by both F250 emblems. The guy did buy a new tailgate, so I do have a new one of those, and this is all the hardware for that. And as you can tell, there's a fan there. We'll get to that. I'm gonna put this in gear because I'm on a hill, and also she has the 4-speed. And that 4-speed though, I'm also confused kind of if these are just sun faded and somehow that's not, or what else is going on there. I don't really know. But what else she has, I popped this just so it wouldn't look, I wouldn't have to fill around with it like an idiot. Front end looks pretty good. Tires are not cambered out really any. I don't think at all actually. So that's all looking good. Out under here, where all the horses live, is a 460. I don't know what this little weird looking red paint stuff is, but it's all over on this thing. But anyways, engine is, as I'm told, currently stuck. That's why this is all off, because they were getting a pry bar on there. They did soak the cylinders with some Marvel Mystery Oil, but not for very long before they decided we have too many projects, we need to sell this. And that's how I acquired it. Now, an interesting thing about this is you see battery cables over there and over here. So, best I can figure, the story of this truck is the guy originally is from New Mexico. That's where this truck actually came from, which is good and bad. It wasn't in salt for as many years, but it still was in salt for enough years. And the guy moved over here in Iowa in the mid to late 90s. He did also continue using this truck to pull their camper, but after seeing all this, we believe that he wasn't pulling a camper. We think it was a slide-in camper in the bed, and that's why he had to have a second battery. I could definitely be wrong. I don't know anything about campers, so somebody else might, and they're like, no, you idiot, it was hooked up on the back. And if that's true, I'm fine with knowing that. Once I figure out what all these things do, I'll probably strip all this stuff out because I don't like having the extra wiring. It's just not something I care to see. So, yeah. And then this guy, once they quit doing the camping, continued to use this truck as a work vehicle until 2015-ish, 2017, somewhere in there, because he was having trouble getting fuel to the carb. So that's why it got parked. Now it's only been sitting for roughly 5 years, and they said the engine is stuck. I haven't even looked at the oil level on this thing yet because, well, I didn't run it, so I never had to. And she's definitely full, and she smelled like gas bad. So that's good. I almost feel like it wasn't a fuel supply issue for as much as that smells like gas. That needs changed on pretty horribly once we get it unstuck and hopefully running. And if I don't get it unstuck and running, well, then I'm not really going to care about that. But I think it says it has 60,000 miles on it, something like that. 14,000, which if you look at the pedals, I'm going to assume that's 114,000. I wouldn't quite think 200, but it could be. But the gas pedal looks way too good. And the brake pedal doesn't look overly, it doesn't look like it's 200,000 miles worn to me. And the clutch doesn't look too bad either. So I'm thinking it's 114,000, but hard telling. Because also if you look at the seat, it looks pretty good. I mean, obviously the seat cover did its job and it saved on it, but... And then you look here, this is not complete junk. I mean, it's got some wear on it, but if it's a work vehicle, I think that'd be more worn out if it was 214,000 on it. Back seat all looks pretty good, excluding the Bluetooth back over there. Can't really see a whole lot with the fender, the tailgate sitting there. But they did have that covered up. It kind of came uncovered on my drive here. So I'm going to recover it for the time being. I actually looked up the prices on those. They're not that bad. The only thing I hate is how this piece, which I thought was plastic, and now I'm really not sure what it is all bent up. It almost looks like maybe it's pop aluminum. I'm not real sure. Not pop aluminum, pop steel, pop metal, whatever you want to call it. Pop metal. So it's got that going for it. Sadly, the radio was replaced and there is no longer a faceplate on it. So that's cool. Hopefully that's not a mess inside there. Actually, let's go around. Let's look in the glove box. Also, same story at the floor over here. She's there, but you got some ankle vents. Let's go ahead. Like you'd expect with a old work truck. She's a little beat up. Looks like someone ran their four-wheeler in the back of there once. From what I can tell on the underside, the bed looks to be in decent shape. It seems like it's had this in it most all of its life. So that probably helps. No, it doesn't always help save on it, but in this case, I think it did. Fuel tanks are unknown. So like I said, the guy before me didn't have it running, so I didn't put gas in it. Bed sides don't look too bad on the inside from what I can actually see. And let's see what's in the glove box. I never went through that. I would imagine the kid who I bought it from did. Oh, there's the radio's faceplate. Cool, I do have that then. There's even an iPod Touch hookup. Yeehaw. Welcome to 2003. Paperwork. Oh, cool. That's the seatbelt cover. Actually, I do have that then. I was just thinking that. Wonder why it's black. And why the hell are the seatbelts black? The rest of this is all tan. Don't understand that one. I don't know what those bolts are. Probably for stuff he took off. Oh, cool. Everything's here, actually. Oh, yes. Now if they call me about my warranty, my extended warranty, I can tell them I got the warranty information. Midas Muffler Shop. Now, I was wondering what year. These were put on in 1998. Wow, I would not have bet that. We'll take a look at the sweet exhaust job that's on this thing too, real quick, soon. Is this an old U-Haul truck? That would make sense with the weird orange color. Oh no, it's a U-Haul hitch. Okay. Huh. Tires Plus. Wonder if they still have it to where they'd still have saved me rotation and saved me money. Let's just dump the rest of this out. That's awesome to have. Not because I'm going to need it, but because it's cool to have. Owner card, warranty identification, fuel economy rating for a 460. Let's see what that says. Because that's got to be 5 gallons a mile. Oh, is this original? Yeah, it is. This tells me all the stuff that came with it. Originally, the guy paid $27,000 for it. Came from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Fuel economy rating not applicable for this unit. Yeah, because it doesn't really get good fuel economy, that's for sure. Let's see what else we got here. The operator's guide. Okay. Oh, glass replacement rebate plan. Well, I could use that right now. $5 rebate. Yeah, that's not going to get me too far. Four-wheeling with Ford. A Bronco 2 on it. Thought that was like a old Chev Blazer for a second. There we go. Back when trucks were actually trucks, and that's what ads were for. I don't know what else is in it. Just little stuff, I think, in here. I don't really want to... Oh, what is that? She had a deep seal exterior paint sealant. Oh, it was undercoated. That's a surprise. And the thief protection package was put on this. Wow. Must have worked, because it ain't been stolen any that I'm aware of. This little sticker. Some way to open up something. I don't know. We'll keep that in there. So yeah, this thing actually has some neat little paperwork and stuff in it. I'll put that all back in a minute here. But so she's got some rust and some ankle vents, and you can see through even right there. And I'm not gonna hide anything and tell you it's a spotless, fantastic vehicle, because I don't even run. Doors actually don't close that bad, but I just feel like every time I shut it that it's not actually shut, so I then slam it. So what is the plan for this truck? Obviously, running, driving, those are the first things on the list. Sadly, I don't know the transmission, how it is. I don't know how good the slave or master cylinder are. The brakes actually seem to work. The kid I got it from said they didn't. But when I just rolled, the trailer's not here. I rolled it off the trailer right there, and she seemed like she had brakes, because if it didn't have brakes, I would have ended up going down that hill that you can't see over there. So, to me, also, this vehicle has to at least know it's not allowed to smoke once it starts, so that's a positive. But to me, it seems like it's not too bad of a vehicle. I really wonder if that's a U-Haul hitch now, just out of my own curiosity. But I don't know if they used to put them on for people. Oh yeah, the exhaust job. This side isn't as bad, but on this side, you can see it was either a Friday and they were hungover, or they had their A+ first day on the job kind of guy here. Because that loop is horrendous. I mean, she probably flows fine, but just the way it hangs down, that's terrible. As you can see, the mufflers and everything look brand new. I'm assuming it's probably just cheaper at the time to just make her go out the side, which doesn't look bad, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, you can see more good rust there. This thing's gonna have some patch panels in its future. The surprising thing is I think it's got true duals on it. From everything I'm seeing between this one and that pipe over there, I think she has true duals, which is kind of a surprise, I guess. But I'm gonna go get some tape, and I'm gonna put the thing over that window that was over it, and call it a night for this. I got other things I gotta get done, but I figured at least I'll make a quick video on this truck, and hopefully in the next couple days I can get these plugs out and soak down the cylinders and see if I can get this thing to turn over. I don't think I've even finished my plan on what I'm gonna do with this, but basically get it running and driving and go from there. If it doesn't run and drive, it doesn't matter what it does. So that's the first goal. Start small and build from there, I suppose. So yeah, hopefully this truck ends up being a good one. I've just always really liked this body style and era Ford, and I've learned finding an extended cab 4x4 is difficult. The 460 was a bonus. The 4-speed, I mean, they're good, but they're not. I'd have rather had like a C6. But I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about them. They're transmission wise. I'm just saying my personal preference would have been having a C6 behind it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. That was a whole hell of a lot of talking. If you made it this far, well, thanks, I guess. Let's say you could comment bubblegum, but that'd be kind of stupid. Don't know why that popped in my head either, but it did, so. I'm not big enough to do that on YouTube. But thanks for watching, and bring you guys along with this journey. Oh, also, if you're in this for the hay equipment, that's going to slow down. Let's just say the last guy wasn't completely honest with me with the gearbox condition of that mower. And I might not get back to any of that till next year, just for the sheer fact of I've got to get a shop space cleaned out, so then I can work on the mower and it's going to take a little while to clean it out and get everything in there I need and then find parts. And it could take a lot longer than I really want it to. So I'm not going to make any promises on any more of those videos this year, but I should be back with that next year. So for real this time. Thanks for watching.